number two. Today, day number two is about overthinking, our inner chatter, thinking about the worst case scenarios. Most of the time, for most of the people, I'm not talking about 100%, but in most of the people and most of the cases, we know what to do or we can figure out what to do. If we put in the effort, if we put in the focus, we can figure out what to do. Maybe it will not be perfect in one go, but otherwise we will be able to reach to that level. But our overthinking mind keeps on running. That's the problem. That comes for most of the people. How many of you can figure out what to do, or you already know what to do? Or if you sit with focus, if you sit with some patience, with some time, how many of you can figure out, at least in life? Tell me in the chat box. Hello. Type me in the chat box if you can, if you know what to do in your life, or if you can figure out what to do. I'll give you an example. I went to a friend's place. Me and my wife both went. They had invited us for dinner. And both husband and wife are great cooks. Like they cook really good food. So they had cooked amazing dinner at home. North Indian dinner. So there was shahi paneer and dal makhani and tandoori parathas and whatnot. Amazing food. The preparation, the plating, the garnishing, everything was so well done, just like a five-star hotel. The cutlery, everything. Like it was an experience. So after the dinner, after having desserts also, we were discussing. So I asked my friend, the guy, that boss, why don't you open a restaurant? Why don't you start with a restaurant? He said, Akash, you know now, I have to do it. I said, why don't you do it? You have been thinking for too long. Why don't you do it? He said, Akash, I'm confused. Okay, what's the confusion? I'm confused. Should I open a cloud kitchen or should I open a proper restaurant? And he had the money for a proper restaurant also. They were pretty affluent. I said, okay. Should I open a veg only restaurant or should I open veg and non-veg both? Should I open one cuisine or should I open multi-cuisine? Should I open premium pricing or should I open mass pricing? I'm confused in these things and I'm not able to make a decision, and that's why it is getting delayed since last 5-7 years. Guys, I want to ask you a question here. Listen very carefully. Very carefully. What is overthinking? Overthinking is repeating the same question to yourself in your mind again and again, without really giving yourself an answer. Same question, same pattern again and again. For example, will I fail? Will I fail? Will it really work? Will I be able to succeed? Will I really be able to succeed? Will it really make me profit? Is it as good as it seems? Just those 4, 5, 7 random questions are there in your head, and you just ask the questions. Just the questions. You never try to answer the questions. Always the question is there. Same question. Should I go to gym or should I go for walk? Should I go for gym? Should I go for walk? Same question is going on. You can answer that question. Now, how many of you in your life have a thing or two that you can really take action upon, and you want to take action upon also, but you're procrastinating on that? How many of you have such a thing in your life that you want to take action upon, but you are procrastinating upon it, and you can easily take action? You're not able to decide, you're not able to make a decision on it. That's it. Yes. Now, I'll give you a scenario. What if You know how bad I am, right? I'm a wicked guy. I'm an evil guy. So what if I kidnap any of your family member, which is very dear to you, and you know how bad I am, and I put a gun to their head, and I say that you have to decide within 2 days and start taking action. How many of you will be able to do it in 2 days? Type 2 in the chat box if you will be able to do it in 2 days. And you know I'm gonna pull the trigger if you don't do it. Imagine that situation. Please imagine. Try to imagine. I know it's 5:30 in the morning and I'm making you imagine something weird, but it's important. Imagine how many of you will be able to take a decision in 2 days? No, but I am a bad guy. I'm an evil guy. So I will pull the trigger if you don't take action within 1 day. How many of you will be able to take action within 1 day now? Type me in the chat box. If you don't take action, I don't care about how perfect the action is. But if you don't start taking action, if you don't make that decision, I'm going to pull the trigger. How many of you will be able to take action within 1 hour? I'm going to pull the bloody trigger. 1 hour. Will you get that person hurt at the cost of procrastination, at the cost of overthinking, at the cost of perfectionism? The answer is no. When it comes to direct hurt, no. But you know what? Indirectly, there is a gun to your head. You don't even know about it. And the trigger will be pulled sooner than later. There is a gun on everyone's head. My head, your head. It's just that we are ignoring and we don't have a deadline. That's it. There's a gun to your family member's head also. There's a gun on every one of us. It's just that we don't have a deadline. That's it. And let me tell you another secret. There will be no deadline ever from the outside world. There will be a deadline for income tax return. There will be a deadline for GST return. There will be a deadline for maybe client submission if you are dealing with some clients or all. But there will not be any deadline for success, for fulfillment, for happiness, for having a great life. There is no deadline. And that's why so many people get dead without finding that sweet spot in life. If government would have said that by 30th of September of this year, you have to be fulfilled, happy and rich. Otherwise, we are going to put you in jail. You would have been successful. How many of you agree? Tell me honestly. Type me in the chat box if you agree. You will be in jail. Your family members, all of you, the entire family will be in jail by 30th of September. Earn 10 lakh rupees more. Otherwise, you will be in jail. Everyone would have been successful. So that urgency needs to come. That urgency needs to come. And I'm telling you, some people think it's built. You stay with me for 5 days, next 5 days. You work on your mindset. You work on EFT tapping for next 5 days. You'll start feeling, Akash, kya kar diya aapne? What have you done to me? I'm telling you out of experience. You'll be like, Akash, crazy, crazy thing. So now rate your intensity of this problem of overthinking between 1 to 10. How big of a problem is it for you between 1 to 10? 10 being very high, this problem, Akash, solve this for me. This is very high, extremely high. I overthink a lot before taking action. And 1 being, no, it's not a problem for me. How big of a problem is it for you? All right. So 9, 6, 10, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 10, 7, 9, 10. Okay. 10, 8, 9, 10, 10, 4, 10, 9, 7. All right. So for majority of us, it's a big problem. And it's okay to acknowledge, yaar. यहाँ पर judge कौन करेगा? Who will judge you here? Who will judge you here? There is no one to judge. Each and everyone is stuck in their own mind, in their own problem. No one is thinking about, oh, what is Kirti thinking? Arey, no one is thinking like that. What is Rajesh thinking? No, there is no Rajesh, there is no Kirti. There is only you. There is only your problem, your stuckness. Focus on yourself. Don't worry. Let yourself be vulnerable. It's okay. These master classes are supposed to be vulnerable master classes. You change in the moment of vulnerableness only. All right. Now, yesterday, how many points did we do? Can anyone tell me in the chat box? How many points did we do yesterday? 8 or 7? Please get clarity. 8 or 7? See, 1. All of you repeat. 1. All of you repeat with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many points we did? 8 points. Let me introduce the ninth point for you. Okay? It's okay. Hmm? It's okay. So let me introduce the ninth point for you. The point on the top. It is called karate chop. So what is karate chop? Suppose there's a brick wall you would have seen in movies, and they break a big brick wall like this, right? Like this, they hit. So this point. So I tap with my right hand. So on the left hand, if you are tapping with your right hand, this opposite side, this part, right? This is the karate chop. Just tap here. So karate chop is also called the setup point. The setup point. What is the meaning of setup? Setup means not shut up. Set up. Setup means that you are building the context of the problem. The context is getting built here. Plus, we get into the zone of acceptance of ourself. Yes, the problem is there. Definitely the problem is there. So should we kill ourselves? No. Even despite having the problem, we acknowledge that it's just a problem and it can be solved. And that we choose to love and accept ourselves. We do this while tapping on this point. And this point has to be done in the beginning. This is the first step. Karate chop is the first step. I'll help you. I'll do it for you. You'll just follow me. You'll understand. Today only you will master it. So this is what we do in karate chop. Okay? So the point is clear to everyone. Type clear if the point is clear. Karate chop point is clear. Yeah, Akash, I understand. This is karate chop. How we do it, everything that is on me. I'll explain you. Okay? Chalo. So now how many points do we know? 9 points. Great, Prachi. Great, Shabana, Archana. Wonderful. Yes. Yeah, you can this part. Yes, you can tap the entire part. You can do it like this. Right? Excuse me. So now, second part of the session, we are going to start tapping on our overthinking. First, let me quickly explain you the science of EFT tapping. See, I'm a chartered accountant. I'm a numbers guy. You know, people who are engineers, CAs, doctors, they're more logical people, logic oriented people because of their education, because of their training. They believe more in logic. I also believe more in logic. Now, when first time I was introduced to EFT tapping, I liked it. I had a great experience, but I wanted to understand ki, yaar, what is the science that we tap here, and we will change? Yes or no? Valid question, na? What is the science? So I wanted to understand the science. I wanted to go deep. I did so many certifications, so many courses, and all of them used to be outside India, like US, Europe, UK. The trainers were sitting there. Now the time zones are also different. At night time, early morning we are waking up. At night time, 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11 India time, their classes used to start. And their energy and everything also used to be very different. Like, we are energetic here, we are speaking fast. They used to speak slow. They were aged. They used to speak. They used to have their own flow, their own way. And I used to be like, "Jaldi bolo, bhai, jaldi sona hai. Tomorrow I have to wake up." But I still got deep to understand the science, because until and unless I don't understand anything, it's difficult for me to follow it, let alone teach it. Teaching to very far away. I can't follow it also. Really, I'm telling you. So I need to go deep into things. That's my thing. So today, for the next 10 minutes, I'm going to try to explain you the science of it, how it works. And it's very interesting, very deep. All right. Are you ready for this? If possible, please make notes. At least write down the points. These are important things here. At least the pointers. Your mind will not remember it. First point, it brings the unconscious to the conscious. See, whatever I will be doing in the script, in the tapping, what will I do? When I'll say those words, when I'll say that script, the things are already there in your subconscious mind, in your unconscious mind. But when I will say those scripts, when I'll say those statements, they will come to your consciousness. You will be like, okay, okay, yeah, exactly, Akash, exactly. Yeah, this is the problem, Akash, exactly, exactly. Now, what is happening? Any change happens at the level of conscious. Always remember. People say reprogram your subconscious mind. Have you heard reprogram your subconscious mind? How many of you have heard this statement? Reprogram your subconscious mind. Rewire your subconscious mind. The change happens not at the level of subconscious. The change starts at the level of conscious. And the change flows through the subconscious. Like, I cannot speak directly to your subconscious. There is no gateway direct to subconscious. The only gateway to subconscious is through conscious. So for example, let's quickly a demonstration. All of you start tapping with me. Just follow what I'm saying. Just follow. I overthink a lot. I can easily take action. The action is right in front of me. I can easily go for a walk. But I'm afraid. I get confused. Should I go for a walk or should I go to gym? Then I have to send my child to the school also. Then I have to prepare my food also. Then I have to get ready for office also. And then I feel like sleeping also for some time. So because of these thoughts, because of this overthinking, my walk remains. All right, stop. What did we do here? It was already in your mind, right? I brought it from at the level of subconscious, from the level of subconscious to your conscious. So when that happens, and when you tap on it, then change happens. Those subconscious feelings get released. That release happens. Do you understand the meaning of release? The relaxation, the calmness, those things don't start pestering you so much. They lose their power, they lose their electrical charge inside your body. All right, point number one. Second point, it gets right through your logical survival brain. Now, there's a logical survival brain that we all have. There is a logic. We always try to find the logic, and that comes out of a survival brain. The most primitive, the oldest brain that we have, that is our logical survival brain. Now, listen carefully. Suppose that's the reason affirmations don't work for maximum people. Maximum people. For some people it works. For maximum people it doesn't work. Reason? Because as soon as they say something which is not true for them currently, they are not able to relate to that thing. For example, you say, I am a legend. I make money from multiple sources of income. Whatever I touch turn into gold. Now your logical survival mind will start thinking and will start pinching you that where is that gold that you are touching every day? Where is that multiple sources of income? Where is that rent coming from? Where is that interest coming from? Where is the rent for this month? Where are those 5 lakh rupees this month of rent? No, right? Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie. It's a lie. How many of you are able to understand what I'm saying? It may not give you the same words that I'm saying, but somewhere near to that, the feelings come. That logic, that survival brain. But at the same time, let me ask you another deeper question. This will be a deep question. How many of you think we should eliminate our logical and survival brain? Type yes or no in the chat box. If we should eliminate our survival and logical brain from the picture only, we should eliminate. So maximum people are saying no. Some of them are saying yes. But we should not eliminate. We should not eliminate. It's not good. You will not be able to make good decisions in life if logic is eliminated from life. You will never be able to make good decision. You will only think from your feelings. That's it. All your education, all your calculations, all your those things will go to waste. So it should be there. But there should be a way that your logic should can be bypassed. And what is that way? What is that way? In EFT, we don't directly say where we want to reach. No. We start from we start from where we are right now. So we don't say am a millionaire. Whatever I touch turn into gold. We don't say that. We don't start from there. We say I really want to earn a lot of money. All of you do it. Maybe that money thing will also open up for you. I really want to earn a lot of money. I really would want to become rich, but I overthink a lot. I procrastinate a lot. And I know it's a problem, but I feel stuck in this problem. And now enough time has passed by. I want to release this problem. I would like to start my manifestation. Overthinking is not serving me. Now relax. We are not going to do the full thing, but relax. Now suppose I say these statements. How many of you are able to relate to this? Ki, haan, Akash, this is the problem. I want to be a rich person. I want to be a millionaire. I want to earn more. But overthinking, procrastination, these kind of things are stopping me. Now your logic and survival is not stopping you. It is saying, yeah, 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 yeah. Exactly, this is the problem. Exactly, this is the problem. Now what happens? Listen carefully. When your logical and survival brain, you take it into your companionship, when it understands, then it opens the door to the subconscious. Then you can make a change there. Then you can reframe it. So at the end, we end with positive. But in the beginning, we start with the current reality, the current problems, so that it opens up. It gets related to that problem. Is it clear, guys? So don't talk about only where you want to reach. Talk about the problem, the dirt also. Some people say, but Akash, that will lead to reverse manifestation. Nowadays, a lot of people say, don't think negative, don't talk negative. See, if you want to clean your house, how many of you, your house gets cleaned every day? Tell me honestly, your house gets cleaned at least every 2, 3 days? Yes? Now, what do you say? What is the underlying assumption that the house gets dirty every day? That's why you clean it, right? That's why you get it cleaned. Domestic help comes to your house, some staff comes to your house and they clean your house, or maybe you do it. So underlying assumption is house gets dirty. If you keep on saying, no, house is clean, my house is clean, everything is clean, then boss, it will get dirty sooner. You have to face the reality. People who think in law of attraction, you just have to say the positive, positive, positive. They are the people who get stuck the most. All right. I got it in the chat box if you understood. Third point, it breaks the pattern. Wonderful. Got it? Got it? Great. Now, third point. Let's come to the third point. It breaks the pattern of our existing feelings, our existing patterns. What is the meaning of that? I'll give you a very simple example, very basic example. Everyone will be able to understand that. Once I was a kid, I was in school. My parents were arguing over something very trivial, small thing. My mom was saying to my father, "You never understand me. You never understand my feelings. You don't love me." My dad was like, "Yeah, I always understand you. You never understand me." So both were saying to and fro, those things. And the voice was pretty loud of both of them. It happens in every couple, right? It was a normal thing. They were having loud voices. And I was sitting there, yeah, what the hell? Suddenly the doorbell rang. Someone rang the doorbell. Now they both stopped. They were not fighting anymore. My mom opened the door. My neighbor, Sharma ji, was there. So mom invited him inside. My father and Sharma ji sat. After some time, my mom also came there. 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, Sharma ji remained in our house. Then he went. How many of you think my parents would have resumed that argument? Type yes or no in the chat box and engage with me. Participate in the conversation, guys. How many of you think my parents would have resumed the fight after 30 minutes? All of you are saying no. And all of you are right. All of you are right. They got busy in their own work. The pattern was broken. And let me tell you this thing, small fights, if the pattern is not broken, they sometimes leads to divorce. How many you have seen such things that they get so much layered, and one thing after another comes up, and then you drag your family members, you drag each other's parents, and you drag each other's families, and you drag each other's past, and this and that, and sometimes you will kill each other also, if not physically then mentally, emotionally, and you don't want to do it, but it builds up. Similarly, our own feelings, our own patterns of our overthinking, of our procrastination, of our anxiety, when we tap, the pattern gets de-anchored from our life. It gets broken. समझ में आ रहा है या deep है ज़्यादा for the morning? Or you are able to understand? Guys, tell me. Are you able to understand what I'm saying? I'm a little deeper person. I like to teach the depth of it. Huh? People think 5 days may you will just tell the basic and all. Nahin yaar. I want to go deep. I want to make sure that you understand the most in these 5 days. You experience the most, right? कोई बात नहीं. You will understand, Prachi, when we'll do it. Fourth point, it regulates the flow of energy in our body, in our system. Not only body, not only physical, in our entire system. What is the meaning of that? Imagine there's a person who is lying down on a couch, and in one hand there is mobile phone, and they are scrolling reels on mobile phone. Imagine. And that person has big goals. That person has big inspiration. big things that person wants to, but all the time that person keeps on scrolling, overthinking, lazy, doesn't want to take bath, doesn't want to brush teeth, doesn't want to go out for meetings, doesn't want to do anything, but has big goals. What do you think their energy would be like inside their own system? Will it be a good flow of energy, or do you think that that person has a poor flow of energy? What do you think? Is it a smooth flow of energy in their body, or is it a poor flow of energy in their body? What do you think? Poor, dull, poor flow, right? If our energy system is stuck, if our emotional system is stuck, it has blocks, then what will happen? Any intention that you have, any goal that you have, that I want to do something for my family, your intention is there, which is wonderful. I really appreciate. But if the blocks are there in your energy, then implementation of that intention becomes near to impossible. It becomes really difficult. When we do EFT, we are working on our chakras, we are working on an energy system, we are working on a mind body connection, and it increases our energy flow, both physical energy as well as emotional decision making energy, mental energy. So eventually we are able to take more action and it becomes pleasurable. Last point, fifth point. Like I was saying, it is the continuation of second point, that we start from the negative, we start from the problem. Some people get triggered. Akash, we will be speaking negative statements. I'm telling you, you start from where there is a problem. You acknowledge the problem first. You feel the problem first and tap on it. But we don't leave it at negative only. At the end, in the last round, we take into positive, the positive affirmations. We reframe that problem into positive. We don't leave it at I overthink a lot, I overthink a lot, I overthink a lot. No, we get into a positive zone as well. Like, this overthinking cannot stop me. Nothing can stop me. Why would anything stop me? I am the son, I am the daughter of the creator of this universe. I am a powerful person and I have powerful dreams. It was just I was stuck a little bit, but I have released that now. I have released that now. So I'm ready to take action. So what happened? At the end, we made it positive. How many of you understood? First, we released. You remember what I said? Release the negative and then add positive. So when you release the negative, the space is made inside of you. Then we add the positive, and now you are powerful. Now you are complete. Now you can go out in the world. Got it? Now, wonderful. And कुछ समझ में आया क्या? Did you understand it? Type clear if at least little 50-60%. I don't expect in 15 minutes you would understand everything, but at least 50-60% is clear. Type clear in the chat box. And I appreciate, yeah, seriously, I appreciate. No, you don't need to tell the percentage. It's okay. But type clear in the chat box if at least you are now better than yesterday. Yes? Wonderful. Great. Chalo, let's move on to couple of FAQs that come every in every masterclass that we do. A lot of people ask these questions. How many times should we do EFT, Akash? At least once. Start with once. Some people say, Akash, can I do 10 times? Dekho, we are not born for doing meditation. We are not born for doing EFT. We are not born for doing only workouts. No, they're part of our life which should make our life better. So start with once. Don't have to do EFT entire day. You don't have to tap entire day. No, maximum twice. You know, a person came to me said, Akash, till 4 o'clock in the morning, in the evening, I was feeling energetic. After 4 o'clock, the energy again went down. I think EFT is not working for me. I had water at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's 6 o'clock now. I'm feeling thirsty again. Is water not working for me? Should I change my beverage instead of water? Should I add something to it? That will work better? No, water is working perfectly. If I'm thirsty, I can sip more water. That's it. How many times? At least once. Build that habit of once. Maximum twice. 5, 7 minutes, 10 minutes in the morning, 5, 7 minutes in the evening. That's it. You don't need more than that. And even if you do 3, 4, 5 times, it's okay. There is no side effect of it. It will only help, it will not harm. Okay? Next, which hand should we tap with? This question comes a lot because there are some people, they teach like this. There are some people who tap with one hand. I tap with one hand and it works perfectly fine for me. Some people tap with their left hand if they're lefties. That works perfectly fine for them. Some people tap with both hands. It works perfectly fine. It all depends upon your comfort level. Some people think, oh, we have to tap. If we'll tap on the right side, then left side will get remained. No, we are not doing physiotherapy. It's not the game of physiotherapy that you have to press this nerve. No, it's a game of energy. If you do one side, both the sides are working. Got it? Some people yesterday were asking how hard should we tap? Very lightly, yeah, very lightly. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Very lightly. Again, it's not a game of energy like this. Don't have to put pressure. No, little bit. Light hands. Okay? Now, should we be vocal, Akash? Should we repeat after you, or should we just listen to you? Dekho, you want fastest, quickest result? Fastest and quickest. You can repeat after me. Whatever I'm saying, if not perfectly, but you can say those things. Repeat those statements. That gives fastest result. Reason, more functions of your body are in play. Your voice is getting used, your mind is focused. So more feelings, better results. But even if you just repeat in your mind, you don't say it, it works amazingly well. You want better and faster, you can repeat it vocally. ठीक है ना? Understood? Both the things are there. So, ready to tap on the habit of overthinking? Are you ready? Ready to tap on the habit of overthinking? Type right in the chat box. Let's get into tapping now. Quickly, guys, engage, engage, engage. Now sit comfortably. Switch on your cameras. Switch on your cameras. Wonderful. And you can sit anywhere on a sofa, chair, floor, bed, anywhere. But sitting is better. Some people lie down and do tapping. Sitting is better, preferable. Okay? Let's start tapping. Where will we start from? What's the first point? Karate chop. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. We'll start from the karate chop. So from your dominant hand on the opposite side, just start tapping here. Even though I overthink a lot, the work is right in front of me. I can easily do the work if I put in the focus, if I put in the action, but I overthink a lot. I still choose to love and accept myself. Even though I know I have the potential, I know I can succeed, but still I overthink a lot. And I choose to love and accept myself despite it. even though I can achieve so many things in this life. In fact, I want to achieve. I'm desperate to achieve now. But this overthinking, this thinking about the worst case scenarios, what if I fail? What if it doesn't work out for me? What if people criticize me? What if they make fun of me? What will be the thinking? What will my family think? These kind of crazy thoughts stop me from taking action. And there are many other patterns, many other fears that I have. But still, I choose to love and accept myself because that is the starting point. The starting point is that I connect with my biggest asset. And my biggest asset is, what is my biggest asset, guys? My biggest asset is me. I connect with myself. Hence, I choose to love and accept myself. All right, guys, relax. Relax. Now we are going to tap on the meridian points. All right, there's an underlying rule of tapping. It works only if you do it. It doesn't work if you don't tap. If you're just listening like a song, it won't work. Tap. Okay? That's why it's called tapping, not listening. Okay? Tap. Let's start. Meridian path. Eyebrow point. This overthinking. This overthinking. This problem of overthinking. The work is right in front of me. I can take action. But this overthinking that comes in my life. I'm not troubled by the work. Rather, I'm thinking about the outcome, the result, the consequence of my work. I'm not afraid of the action item. I'm more afraid of the results that it will bring in. Either failure or success. And that scares me. And just to avoid that reality of failure or success, just to stay in my comfort zone, I use the excuse of overthinking. I use the excuse of overthinking. And then I tell myself that I am researching, I am figuring out, I am preparing myself. But the reality is something else. I'm just buying more time in my life so that I can avoid that discomfort. I could have easily done it. I could have easily completed that thing by now. But the discomfort that it causes in my mind, I want to avoid that discomfort, that fear. And hence I make excuse. Sometimes I say to myself that I'm being cautious. I'm trying to safeguard myself. I'm trying to safeguard loss that it can incur. But the reality is, again, I'm just trying to avoid that situation, avoid the consequence. But a lot of time has passed by now. This approach has not been serving me. And I don't think so. The approach of overthinking will work for me in 2024 also, or in further years of life. Does any person have got successful and happy because of overthinking? because of just thinking negatively about themselves, about the results, just being afraid of failure and past experiences. Everyone has experiences. Everyone has a story, has a pain to tell. Why am I taking myself so seriously? So today, I make a decision to release my overthinking from my life, to release this overthinking, to release this overthinking. It's just a pattern. It's just a pattern. It's just a pattern. All right, guys. All right. Just relax, relax. Close your eyes. End of round one. Close your eyes. Now, take a deep breath, as deep as you can take. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Hold it. And release. And open your eyes gently. Think about overthinking now. Think about overthinking. Overthinking. Think about you have to take some action. There's some action in your life you have to take, and think about overthinking. What's the intensity now between 1 to 10? What was it earlier in the beginning of the session? What is it now between 1 to 10? Quickly. Then we'll move on to round number 2. Let's do a quick check right now of our intensity. What was it earlier? What was it earlier, Vinuta? It's 3 now, 5 now, 2 now, 5 now. What was the intensity earlier? From 10 to 5. All right. What is it now? From 7 to 4. Okay. Quickly, guys. Quickly. 5 from 7 to 5. All right. From 10 to 8. From 10 to 6. From 8 to 3. 9 to 5. 10. 10 to 8. Wonderful. 10 to 5. 8 to 4. 10 to 3. 10. 9 to 5. 10 to 8. All right. For the people who have 5 and above, the current intensity is 5 and above. What is that one or two words that is coming in your mind that you're saying, oh, it's 8 for me, it's 7 for me? What's that thing which is keeping it at 7? What is causing that electrical charge inside your system that you feel so triggered? What is that thing which is saying 7, 8, 10, 8, 9, 6 for you right now? Come on, give me those words. We'll try to incorporate in the second round. Quickly, quickly. What are those one or two things that you're feeling right now that you're saying it's 7 for me? Fear of what if I fail? Okay, wonderful. What else? Just one or two words. See, some people think, oh, I'll have to get out of my comfort zone. I'll have to put effort. That work that comes with it, exactly. The task is difficult. Fear of failure is there. I'll have to leave my family behind. Amount of work will be there. Wonderful. Great. Responsibilities will be there. Laziness will come, too much effort, fear of judgment, responsibility, hence cannot afford to fail. Need to concentrate more. Concentration is like a punishment, right? Focus is like a punishment. Repeated failure has been there in life. Fear to take action because of comfort zone, maybe perfectionism, responsibilities. Wonderful. Now let me ask you a question. पूछो एक deep question. Hmm? I ask this question in every masterclass that I do. Every week new people are there. This time you are there, sometimes anyone else is there. What do you think the answers are? Same or different? Whatever you just said here, you are reading other people's answer also, right? What do you think every week the answers are same or different? Same. Maximum people same. One or two different will come. Maybe their writing way is different, but the intention is the same. Same old things. What do you think was stopping me? These things only. What do you think is stopping you? These things only. New people will come next time. What do you think will be stopping them? These things only. You're taking it too seriously. You're taking life too seriously. It's not that difficult. You just have to get into the market. When you are afraid of that interview that you have to give, you know what? Your interviewer was also afraid when he was a kid, your age. Maybe his wife is afraid. Maybe his children will be afraid when they will go for interview. How many of you are getting me? It's a cycle of life. That's how humans are made. Some people stay in that fear. I am saying fear is there, release that fear. And some fear will still remain. Make that a companion for your life. Make that a companion for your life. I feel fear every day, some fear. It's okay. It doesn't matter now. It doesn't bother me. I feel more than other people every day. It's okay. I get more success also than most of people. So fear and failure will also come in that same. All right, let's do round number 2. Quickly, eyebrow point. Tap here. This fear of failure, this effort that I have to put, these responsibilities that I have. Oh, Akash, I want more out of life. More out of life. I want to enjoy my life. I want to be free in my life. I want to have a masterpiece of a life. But this fear of failure, this effort that I have to put, these responsibilities that I have, they stop me. But the responsibilities will not go on its own. Once there was a lady. She had responsibilities till the age of 60. That's why she didn't take action. She thought she'll get her kids married first. And after that, she'll take action. But then, when she turned 60, new fears, new dimensions of fears entered her life. That now she's too old. The fears also keep on changing. If you are just waiting, that this is just a phase, it will pass. Then, with a new phase, new responsibilities, new challenges, new dimensions open up. All we have is today, this moment. All we have is right now. So this fear that I have, I'm just giving too much importance to it. This is just a piece of energy. And today, I choose to release it. This discomfort that I have regarding the effort that I have to put, that effort I'll have to put in my work. Yes, there will be effort. But effort is a good thing. Effort brings money. Effort brings happiness. Effort brings dopamine. Effort brings respect. Effort brings a position in the society. It brings fulfillment. It brings a fulfilled life. So today, I choose to release my overthinking. I choose to accept my fears. I choose to accept that I am not perfect. I choose to accept that no one is perfect out there. And the world doesn't need perfect. The world needs progress. And very few people are there who can progress. And if I get into that zone of progress, then automatically I will be able to succeed more, because others will be just waiting for that perfect time, that perfect moment when all the stars are aligning together. But I won't wait further. I start today. I start today. I start today. All right, guys, just close your eyes, relax. Close your eyes, relax. All right. Take a deep breath. Hold that breath. Hold that breath and release. And open your eyes. Open your eyes. All right. What's the intensity now? Quickly. What was it earlier? What is it now? Think about overthinking. Think about fear. Think about taking action. What's the intensity now of resistance? Or can you take action today on that paperwork, on that email, on that project, on that video, on that book, on your project, whatever you're doing? Let's move on to round number three quickly. A positive round, a spiritual round. All right. Round number three, eyebrow point. People think that I am too much distracted in my phone. And I also feel I'm too much distracted in my phone. Today, I want to acknowledge the reality that I don't like my phone too much. I don't like to be distracted. I'm trying to distract myself because I was stuck, because there was pain of not working hard. There was pain to not achieve more. Hence, I didn't want to live in that pain. And I was trying to distract myself. But now I feel a little more free. I want to get out of this. And I promise, if I get out of this rut, this problem, I won't feel like touching my mobile phone. I'll be in that zone. I'll be in that flow. Definitely, I like comfort. But I know when my soul got conceived in my mother's womb, when first time I came into the mother's womb, they got to know that I will be coming in this world. I'm not born to just sleep. I'm not born to just watch TV. I'm born for a greater purpose. I'm born for greater things in this lifetime. Because I am here and I'm still here. That means my purpose is not yet over. My purpose is yet to be achieved. And from today onwards, I'll get connected to my purpose more. I'll get connected to myself more. I'll get connected to the Almighty more, my Creator more, the higher energies more, who created me, who gave me a chance to come here, to redeem myself, to achieve more, to make this place a better place. Yes, I got stuck. Yes, the conditioning of the world got the better of me. I got busy in circumstances. I made excuses. But today, I choose to release all those things. I choose to let go of all those things. It's the thing of the past, my beautiful past. It's okay. No regret, no hard feelings. But today, I make a fresh start. I make a fresh start. Today, the change starts for me today. Today, it starts for me today. All right, guys, relax. Relax now. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath, as deep as you can take, and hold that breath. I want your lungs to be expanded right now. You should feel the heat within and release. And gently open your eyes. All right. Think about overthinking now. Again, what's the intensity now? Quickly, between 1 to 10. What was it earlier? What is it now? Quickly. And parallelly, I'm going to give you challenge for the day. The challenge for the day. One you have to do right now, right away. BN is saying, I've just taken action. Oh, wonderful. What action did you take, BN? You sent an email to someone? You proposed someone? What did you do? All right. So, homework that you have to do right now. First, you have to write on a piece of paper, my intensity of overthinking has greatly reduced now. And I'm going to open the WhatsApp group for you for next 10 minutes. Don't wait for 10 minutes. Complete that thing right away. Like right away. If you don't have a piece of paper, probably you can write it in your notes, take a screenshot, post that screenshot, or you can directly write in the group these words. See, one action I'm asking you to do right away so that your resistance to action breaks. It doesn't matter what action you are taking. Action is action. All right. Now, second one. I know in your life, you're overthinking on something. Some project, some task, some video, some book reading, some newspaper reading, some walk. You're overthinking of something, some decision. Just for 10 minutes today. Not for 1 hour, not for entire day. No, I'm not asking you. Just for 10 minutes. Take action on that thing itself. And then you will feel, then you will realize it was not that difficult. Yesterday, I was having a mastermind with someone. The person had a fear of public speaking. Really afraid of public speaking. I asked her to unmute herself. I gave her the permission on Zoom to unmute herself. She was very hesitant. Yet, she tried to speak a couple of lines. As soon as she spoke 2, 3 lines, I asked her, do you want to speak more with me right now in front of these people? She said, yeah, Akash, it's fun. I said, but you were afraid. She said, yeah, fear is still there a little bit, but yeah, it's fun. It's not that scary. The fear was in my mind, I think. The fear is just in the mind. Take action for 10 minutes. You'll feel liberated. You'll feel it was not that difficult. All right. These are the two homework. Now, for day number 3, we are going to work on our hunger, on our burning desire to build that ambition, not only in the logic. Logic may everyone says I want to be successful. I am saying in your energy system, in your emotional system, that from inside the voice starts coming in after tomorrow's session that Akash, I am starting a journey of success. I'm starting a journey of achievement. I'm starting a journey of fulfillment from tomorrow onwards. Don't miss day number 3 for anything. All right. Attend it live. I'm going to see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Do these assignments. Huh? Be a good guy, be a good girl. Do something great in life today. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Thank you. Thank you.